A few years ago, 2019 to be exact, there was an awful incident in Japan, specifically Kyoto Animation, which is a anime studio, and they have quite a few hits under their belt. Here's some of them right here. If you want to see what they've made, there's a lot of stuff that they have put their stamp on and created. There was a disgruntled guy, failed novelist, very upset that he was ignored. He thought they were stealing from him. And he went in there and started a massive fire, which in Japan is one of the deadliest massacres since World War II for them. A very deadly fire. Pretty much destroyed that building. It didn't burn to the ground, but the inside of it is absolutely gutted. 36 people lost their lives. 34, including the suspect, was injured. That's why he hasn't really had his court date until recently, because he had to go through physical therapy so that he could go to court. But this is an awful incident. A lot of people lost their lives. The studio got set back quite a bit from that. I think even some of their masters for their anime were lost. It's an awful thing that happened to them. They did not deserve it. Well, Japan has sentenced this arsonist to death. The man who committed the deadly arson attack at Kyoto Animation in 2019 has been sentenced to death. The attack left 36 dead and injured many others. Arsonist Shinji Oba was also injured in his own attack and had to go through physical therapy before he could stand trial. Oba allegedly sought revenge on the studio, a rejected novelist. He falsely believed that Kyoto Animation had stolen his writing and ideas to use in their own shows during his trial. He apologized to the victims and claimed that if he had received the kind of support he'd received at the Osaka detention center where he was held, he may not have committed the attack. The defense claimed he wasn't mentally competent, but they didn't buy that, and he has been sentenced, and I think the appropriate sentence has been dished out for this person because what he did was disgusting. I remember when all of this went down, man, it was a big thing, and it's just so unnecessary that this happened. A lot of people hurt from this. A lot of history probably lost. I don't know exactly what. I mean, I know they got delayed, but I don't know. I mean, I would assume, because this was, I believe, their headquarters. Like, this is the main building for them, and I would imagine, they got a couple. So, okay, so Studio 2, first studio. I would imagine that there was probably masters of something in there. What I mean is like master tapes for some of these anime, and if those are lost, like, you can never re-release these, you can never remaster them. It sucks. It's a shitty situation. I mean, the lives of people obviously worth more. I'm just talking about the entirety of the result of that situation is, things were, I'm sure, lost. And it's sad. Look at that. Dragon Maid is in there. Oh, Gamergate, Jamie Markey, whatever we've been talking about, the patriarchy line. That's from them. So I know some of you are familiar with that because we were talking about it. But a very unfortunate situation, and I think justice has been served in this case. It doesn't bring anybody back, but what a piece of shit this guy is. The apology is nice, but doesn't bring anybody back. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a quick video on this because this was a big topic a few years ago, and I haven't seen anybody mention it. This just happened. Well, the sentencing was at least dropped at 6:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. So early this morning, this guy learned his fate, and he's got a lot to look forward to. I don't know how long it takes them to actually carry this out over here in America. It takes a while, but I can't imagine sitting there watching a calendar and clock to your time is very pleasurable. So you reap what you sow. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.